It's setting it up right now. Okay, so it looks like we are live right now. Let me make sure everything is looking good and sounding good. All right, so today, thank you for being here again. This is the second installment of our Health Chats Q&A series. It's basically just our attempt to answer all the questions you have about ACA coverage, Medicaid, the American Rescue Plan, and some things in between. I'm William Lineberry, and I'm the Marketing and Communications Manager for Enroll Virginia, which is a project of Virginia Poverty Law Center. And answering questions today is Amber Perrone, and she is Enroll Virginia's Outreach Coordinator and all-around all-star. And Amber will be answering questions in both English and Spanish. If you all have questions as you're watching the Q&A, feel free to drop them in the comments, but we're going to go ahead and start with questions that have been sent to us ahead of time. So with that, I'll go into the first question. Amber, the first question is, I don't want to add another expense to my monthly budget. Is there a way that I can get free coverage?
Good morning. It's so great to be with everyone again. And the answer is it's possible, yes. So of course, I would always direct everyone to come and speak to a healthcare navigator that we have in our statewide team. Especially with the larger healthcare subsidies that are available right now, it's possible. We're seeing a lot of families that are getting plans for $10 or less, depending on what you choose. On the bronze level, which is the lower level plan, a lot of the plans are actually free. And then you can have different benefits under each plan. So it's worth checking out. You may also be eligible for Medicaid, which is a free health insurance that's offered through the federal government and through the state of Virginia, as well through the FAMOUS program. So lots of options out there. There's no obligation. You can come and see your options and then make a decision for what's best for your family budget. Just to translate into Spanish, la pregunta fue, ahorita no quiero agregar un costo grande a mi presupuesto mensual. ¿Hay opciones para un seguro médico gratuito? Y la respuesta es que es posible. Deberían venir con nosotros. Tenemos navegadores a través de todo el estado y hay varias opciones. Ahora más que nunca han agregado más ayuda financiera para los planes de seguro de Obamacare. Entonces, pueden venir con nosotros. Nosotros podemos enseñarles todas las opciones. En muchos casos, el costo del seguro médico es $10 al mes o menos. Y posiblemente también podrían ser elegibles para el programa de Medicaid o FAMOUS. Y es un seguro médico gratuito aquí en el estado de Virginia.
Great, thank you, Amber. And just so everyone knows, we'll make sure to leave all of our contact information at the end in the comments section if you all want to call our toll-free line to find your local navigator and be directed to our website page where you can just type in your zip code and find local help. So next question is, it's confusing. So is open enrollment happening right now? I thought it was only once a year and in the fall. Which, as Amber and I know, that is a very good question. So, Amber.
Yes, yeah, that's an excellent question. So you are correct. Normally, open enrollment is in the fall from November 1st to December 15th. But right now, we're under special circumstances. President Biden decided to extend into a special open enrollment. So it's actually from now through August 15th. So you have the opportunity to go in to look at your plans that are available to you and to sign up for health insurance. And we really encourage everyone to go in and look at their options. And you've got plenty of time to think about what you would like to enroll in as well. So when you enroll within the month, your health insurance will start the first day of the following month as well. Just another important note. To translate in Spanish again. La pregunta fue, yo pensé que el periodo de inscripción abierto para Obamacare era solamente en el otoño. ¿Estamos en otro periodo de inscripción abierto? Y la pregunta es muy buena y la respuesta es que sí, estamos en lo que se llama un periodo especial de inscripción abierta. Normalmente el periodo de inscripción es de noviembre hasta el 15 de diciembre, pero debido a la situación de la pandemia, el presidente Biden decidió extender el periodo de inscripción abierto y ahora estamos en el periodo abierto hasta el 15 de agosto. Entonces tienen mucho tiempo para revisar los seguros médicos, para revisar sus opciones y si se inscriben, su seguro médico va a comenzar el primer día del siguiente mes. Entonces hay muchísimo tiempo de aquí hasta el 15 de agosto para revisar sus opciones.
Thank you, Amber. The next question I think is a really good one as well. It says, what does the American Rescue Plan creating more tax credits mean for health insurance? Basically kind of like, what is a tax credit, and what if I'm already enrolled in the ACA plan? What do these tax credits from the American Rescue Plan mean for me?
Sure, that's a great question. So tax credits are good news for everybody in the community. Basically, it's a financial help that is being extended through the ACA. And what it means is that the cost of your health insurance is going to be reduced. Your monthly, what they call your monthly premium, or the amount you have to pay for your health insurance, is going to be reduced. And when you apply for health insurance, based on your annual income, there'll be a percentage that will be determined that you're going to have to pay every year for your health insurance. And then the difference is made up through those health tax credits. So a tax credit is basically for example, if a plan costs, for example, let's say $550 a month, and you get a tax credit of $500 a month, you would only pay the difference of $50. So it's a financial help that will lower that monthly cost for you. And the good news is that these tax credits actually have been increased under the American Rescue Plan Act. And so now you can actually get even more financial help. So if you're already in the marketplace, make sure that you go back in and just update your application to see if you're eligible for an increased monthly tax credit. La pregunta es, ¿qué es un crédito tributario o una ayuda financiera y qué significa para mí? Y la respuesta es que es una buena noticia que este crédito tributario o ayuda financiera es una ayuda que va directamente a las compañías de seguro médico para ayudarte a pagar el costo mensual de tu plan de seguro médico. Entonces, por ejemplo, si tú agarras un seguro médico que cuesta $550 al mes y tú recibes una ayuda tributaria, el plan, digamos, de $500, esos $500 van al seguro médico, al plan, y luego tú pagarías la diferencia, que sería $50. Entonces, ahora deberían revisar si ya tienen un seguro médico por medio de Obamacare, regresan otra vez y revisan sus opciones, porque han aumentado esta ayuda financiera y pueden ser elegibles para más ayuda ahorita.
Great, thanks, Amber. So long and short is that subsidies, or I'm sorry, tax credits are a good thing that save people money. That's like kind of what we want to say, right?
Exactly, yes. Yeah, it will definitely reduce your financial burden and your costs for having health insurance.
Cool. All right, and our last question is centered around Medicaid, and it's a very timely thing because Virginia just had a pretty significant rule change. And the question is, are immigrants now eligible for Medicaid in Virginia?
That's a great question. So the answer is that immigrants have, in certain circumstances, have always been eligible for Medicaid in Virginia if they reach certain eligibility requirements. In the past, that has been financial requirements, having legal presence for at least 5 years, and then also having what's called a 40-quarter or a 10-year work requirement. So a recent change that Billy just mentioned is that they have just dropped that 10-year work requirement. So there are now a pocket of people within the immigrant community that will be eligible who previously weren't, because they were blocked with having that 10-year work requirement. So now what they're looking at is your financial eligibility and that you've had a legal presence here for the past 5 years. There are a lot of different circumstances as well in the immigrant community under like the refugee program and some other different types of visas where the immigrants would be eligible. So again, it's worth a conversation with our navigator to discuss your personal situation and to see and determine what you would be eligible for. La pregunta fue, ¿los inmigrantes son elegibles para recibir Medicaid en Virginia? Y la respuesta es que sí. Y han habido diferentes cambios que, bueno, un cambio muy importante que acaba de salir. Antes en el pasado habían ciertos requisitos para ser elegible para Medicaid en Virginia. El primero era que tenían que estar aquí con una presencia legal por 5 años, tenían que cumplir con ciertos requisitos financieros y tenían que tener un historial de trabajo de 10 años. El cambio es que ahora no están con el requisito de tener un historial de trabajo de 10 años, solamente están revisando los requisitos de los ingresos y también que tengan una presencia legal aquí por 5 años. Si se cumplen con esos dos requisitos, sí van a ser elegibles para Medicaid, no van a ser una carga pública aquí en Virginia tampoco, así que no tengan miedo de aplicar. Y hay otros casos también, hay unas circunstancias, bueno, varias circunstancias en las cuales si tienen una visa de refugiado, diferentes tipos de visas, podrían ser elegibles de todas formas. Entonces, realmente los animamos que hagan una cita con uno de nuestros navegadores para practicar sobre su situación personal y no tengan miedo, podemos hablar y compartir sobre sus opciones y cuál sería la mejor opción de un seguro médico para usted y para su familia.
Great. Thank you, Amber. So that was all the questions that we had, and we're right brushing up against the 10-minute mark. So I think we're going to go ahead and get out of here. But just thank you to everyone who's watching this live or who is actually going back and watching the archived recording. Just a reminder that Enroll Virginia has navigators statewide. More than likely in your zip code, if not, definitely in your county and or city. And all you have to do to find them is just go to enrollvirginia.org/gethelp, or you can call the number that I'm going to leave in the comments. It's just a 1-800 number, and all you do is enter your zip code and you're transferred directly to your local navigator. So yeah, thank you again, Amber, and thank you again to anybody that is watching this. Have a good day.
Thank you so much.